Hello everyone, it's Shauna and I am back to work on some more of this gelatin box journal. This is where I'm at so far. If you missed the putting it together, it literally came from a gelatin box, and it has two signatures which I sewed in with these beads on the spine. And there is another video. I'll put a link down in the description box below if you missed it. And so today I'm going to work on the cover and some of the pages, and we'll just see how it goes. The only thing I did differently since the last video was I added some stamping and some inking. I've tried to ink everything just for the sake of the video. I know it's not really that fun to watch everybody ink, but I added this stamping. I'm not sure how much of it will be seen. And I did make the decision I'm going to go ahead and do this journal vertically. I like the beads this way, but all of my papers seem to work better going this way rather than this way. Although that looks pretty cute actually, and might solve my whole problem here. Let me see. No, it still doesn't really solve this. I've been looking at this for like 2 days trying to figure out how to make it look how I want it, and I'm not having a lot of luck. So I think I'm just going to go vertically though, because that's how the rest of the papers are, and I don't see a lot of vertical journals, so I think it'll be fun. Got my spiffy glue gun warming up here. I'm going to put some rickrack. I have a really hard time leaving edges plain or unfinished. I don't know. I have a hard time leaving them alone. How about that? Okay, got that in place, and then we'll just put a little bit of glue. Now I'm using hot glue to glue this rickrack on. You can use whatever glue you have or like, Fabri-Tac. You could sew it if you're a sewer. Okay, we're gonna cut this end off here. And then I kind of gave you a sneak peek. I want to use this piece here that says "Choose to Shine." And I also have this little lace piece that I really like a lot, and I would like for it to go up here. I don't want it to cover that part. So I think just like that. And then the bigger debate has been, well, do I put something at the bottom or on the side? I was initially thinking of doing something like this under here, just to add a little pop of color, or this piece of glitter. But my daughter thinks I should just leave it plain. And then I was thinking about something down here too, but again, my daughter said I should just leave it plain. I have a really hard time with those leaving the edges alone, but let me know what you guys think. Give me a comment down below and let me know what you would do. Since this isn't a live, it won't get to me in time, but if you have some good suggestions, we can always make changes if I think it'll work. I'm gonna lean this a little more to the right rather than center it, because I really want this lace to fit and not cover up here. Okay. And I'm gonna glue it just like that. This little applique I found at a thrift store was brand new in package. It looked like it was for some kind of a wedding veil or something. It came with 2 of them, and I think it's fairly, oh yeah, 1960 it says. So it is a vintage trim, but I just thought it was so pretty. some glue enough to hold it down, but hopefully not enough that it shows through or ruins the pattern. I think I do need some more glue in there though. Eek! Got glue strings all over. Okay. Just put a little bit up here. Okay, so I think for right now, I'm going to leave the cover just like this. And then try to decide later what I'm going to add, if anything. And like I said, you guys let me know what you think. If we should add something on the left or bottom. I also have this pink piece of lace I thought about putting down here because I really like the lace on the bottom. Actually, I really like that a lot. Decisions. Okay, well, I can always come back to this. So tell me in the comments, lace or no lace? Pink lace at the bottom of the cover or no lace? All right. So the inside up here, I had, there it is. This piece, I thought I was going to just put, oops, supposed to go this way. And it's going to tuck in just under that fabric there. And the glue. There we go. And then I have this foiled sticker that says smile, which I thought would be perfect for right there. And I'm probably going to put some of that rickrack there too, just because I can't leave those edges alone. I don't know if it was like a scrapbook class some 20 years ago or something that taught me you have to take care of your edges. Don't forget about your edges. And I've just always done something on the edges. Okay, so this is like super fine rickrack. It was vintage too. I saved the packaging. I couldn't find a date on it, but it was like, it said the price was like 25 or 35 cents new. So it tells me it's quite a few years old. But I really love it. It's so cute and dainty. Hopefully you guys can see. There we go. Okay. Just run some glue on this edge. There's some strings from the fabric which you could cut if you want to. I kind of like them there, so I'm just going to leave them. They might actually be hidden now from the glue, but whether you leave them or cut them off, that's just a personal preference. Alright, so there's that. I got the inside cover done, and then I've got these sticker books from American Crafts. And somewhere in here there was a sticker that said smile, and it's foiled. I always forget to use these, but I love them when I look through it. So I think I'm going to use quite a few out of here. There's some butterflies I really like. A lot of this is a summer theme, so it's all about like soak up the sun. There we go. There's the smile. So, if I can get it out of there. There we go. in there, just like that. Okay. Now this one, so all my pages, if you'll remember from the first video, are a little longer than the book, and that's because I wasn't quite sure what my plan was going to be for all of them just yet. So this first one here, I'm just going to fold in half and make a little pocket. I wanted to fold it on this little crease here, actually. There we go. And I think I might have to cut some of that off. I am not a straight cutter. I'm a trimmer kind of girl, but this project just really is much easier just doing some cuts. So, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this one so that it has a side pocket. So we will glue over here. Oops. And leave this open. And then I have a bunch of die cuts, so I made some tags, and I'll stick those in a little closer to the end once this is dry. And then I did cut a couple of the pages just so I could see the length. And now there is white on the backs of it, but I do have some paper that has words on it that I'm thinking about putting on there, and we can make some little pockets and put some things in that way. So I'm going to just go through here. Some of these I also thought we could fold up to make a pocket. So just like that. That's not quite enough. Now, if you are a person who likes to measure, feel free, because then everything will match and be perfect. I don't really like to measure all that much. Okay, so this we can glue on the sides. And I think I'm going to cut this with my circle cutter just to remind me that I want to have a little pocket notch there. But I think I am going to put a scrap of paper over this so it's not a plain pocket. But we'll go ahead and just do it for now. See, I've got all of these offcuts. That would just be kind of cute like that. Maybe put it with the line at the bottom. And then ink. But I want to get all of the pages figured out so it's a little easier to work with here. I don't think I'm going to make them all pockets. So some of them I am just going to cut this flush here. And then there's a couple in the centers. This one, initially when I did my first video, I don't know what I was thinking. I said, oh, these will be great. I can just glue these together and we'll have a great pocket. Well, what I didn't remember is that it puts them like this, so they're not, you can't glue them together except for at the centers. So these center ones, we're going to go ahead and glue together. Let's see, let's cut this one flush. Now these ones I'm cutting off, we could still make pockets or flips or whatever we want to do on there, because I'm keeping all of these little offcuts. So the center one is where the signature ties in for this one. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm just going to cut these off. And then I'm going to glue these together after I cut them down to size. Now I probably will put trims on some of these as well, so it doesn't totally matter if they're the perfect length or not. But I'm hoping, I've made these little tabs, and I'm hoping this paper will fit inside of here. Yes, it looks like it will. And then I can either sit this out, but I actually made these little cute little tabs to go on the side. So need to make sure I glue very close to the edge because that's a super tight fit. And I guess worst case scenario, I can cut my little card down a little bit. Okay, I think I'm gonna clip this one just to make sure that it dries good. So this little tag, I went ahead and made these ahead of time just for the sake of the video. This is just some cardstock I had that has some little ripples on the edges. You can use decorative scissors or punches or whatever to get the same effect. I'm just using what I have on hand. And then these were cutouts from the paper collection, and I just cut them down to size. And I'm going to glue them like this once I'm sure how it's going in there. And then I also made these cute little tabs. I have a punch that does this. But if you don't have a punch, let me show you a secret. You can take your paper and fold it in half. This is what I did to punch it. If you want a double tab like this, I like my tabs like this, and you can see them on both sides. You can also just put them in just one piece, but I like to have it wrap around the paper. So if you have like a file folder like this, you can just trace this and then cut it out. Just don't cut that top piece. Here, we'll do one just so you can see. This paper is just a little bit long. So you can trace your file folders and have like a little template and make your own. You don't have to have a fancy punch or die cut or whatever. This one's a little different shaped, but you get the idea. And then cut this down however much you want. And there you go, you have a little tab. So you can do them that way. You can cut them whatever. I just have a little punch. And I was thinking about gluing them on here and then putting my paper over this so that they will slide in and out. So we'll see. I've got 6 of those. So far I've got one pocket I wanted to go in. So we'll see. I think this one I'm going to do like I did that front one. It doesn't look like I need to cut that one down. So just go ahead and glue this one, I think. It'll be so much easier to work with this once it is all sorted out page-wise. Although in leaving the pages longer, you only have to glue 2 of the sides to make a pocket if you are using this folded edge down here, which I really like because then it's a little more sturdy, a little less gluing. I think this one I'm going to go ahead and punch. Ooh, it's like confetti. Alright, hopefully I got some glue back there. Okay, and then some of these, because they're white pages, they are just white right here. So some of what we can do, one of these I wanted to put in a little flip here, and maybe we'll just do it right here because I think this will be perfect. So I'm going to cut this down. And some of these pages you could stamp on the white side. You could put pictures. You could put more pattern paper. You could decoupage. So many possibilities. You could paint. Let's see if I measured right and this fits. In here. Now this is just a little accordion. I used one of the, I think this is 3 by 12, and I just folded it down so that it can pop out. And we'll do it like this and put a little clip here. So I need to glue this back side, and I'm going to glue on this one. Want quite a bit of glue on this one because it's going to be moving. But I've got some really cute little magnetic clips that are from Park Lane and that I think are going to be super cute on this one. Just want to make sure the writing goes the right way. And then this bottom is a little uneven, but it's okay because it's room for some trim. Where did those cute little clips go that I just had? Well, we will find them. I've moved things all around on here about 15 times. I don't know how stuff does that, you guys. I like literally just had it, but okay, well, we'll keep going. Once we find it, we can put the clip right there. They're cute little magnetic clips, the ones that I'm gonna use eventually. These clips are just on for drying purposes, making sure everything sticks where it wants to go. Okay. So we've got a little flip in there. We've got some short pockets, some long pockets. I wonder, because I need 6 to hold these little cards. And I also have some belly bands. I can do belly bands on some, but I don't think that's going to work on this one. We could do, is that long enough? It is. Okay, so we could glue that on like a pocket, but this one has a little hole in it. And I don't know if I like that. So I think these are the same sizes. Yeah. So we could try this one. Does that fit in there? Does, again, have to glue really close to the edge. Actually, we could fold this up and put this on it, and it could actually flip out. Is that the right length? And then that would give my card a little more room. Okay. So there's that one, you guys. I didn't ink this piece of paper. Kind of forgot about that stack. I'm just using my Versamagic Jumbo Java. It's a good all-around ink. Kind of does what I want it to do. I love chalk ink. Okay, and so since we have this cool little flip up, there's my little clips. These are magnetic. They call them bookmarks, but they're just kind of cute. Okay, so we'll put this here. And then if I decide to use it for one of these, all I'll need to do is put a little paper clip or something to hold it in place. And I'm going to leave a little room down here at the bottom so I can put some kind of trim. I've got a bunch of really cute laces and all kinds of fun things. So there's that one. I think I'm just going to keep these clips holding on here. It'll help everything stay where it's supposed to go. So we've got two more that are reversed. And I've got a couple more of these. And then that gets us out of this first signature. So let's see, let's do some stamping on the back of this one. Nothing too fancy, just some little script words, since we've got the white to play with here. And it'll hide that little blotch there. I'm not getting something, there we go. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect because you can't read it anyways, just supposed to look cute. And once I fold that up and make a pocket, I think it will look really cute. Alright, so let's see about the length. That's pretty good. Crease it down and we'll give it a notch. And then I've got a bunch of tags and stuff I can put in these. Just give this a little ink. And then because we have that creased edge there, we just need to glue on these two sides. And that's going to be great. Okay, so I'll let this in here. And one more. What are we going to do with this one? Maybe we'll just do that same thing. I kind of like that. I'll just clean the stamp off. Boy, actually, yeah, we'll just go for it. And then if something changes and I want to do something different on this, I can always cover it up with some paper, and this will just be in the background, so that's great. Okay, and put that one again. Oh, and I have some, I need to do some belly bands. We'll wait till we're back to the paper that has pattern on it. Go ahead and notch this just a little. There we go. Great way to put in some tags or some quotes in there. Just this little pocket. And glue two sides because we're using that edge. All right, we are through one signature. Woohoo! Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward while I work on this second signature, and you guys can just watch. Here we go. Okay, so I made it to the end. The last page, I just glued this here. One of these little heart cards, and I'll probably put some kind of a sentiment or something on there. Let's see how it looks now without all these clips. So there is our book. Got a bunch of things hanging over. I'll either fix that or put some trim. But I think this is a great size, and it's so fun to work with. And now it'll be a little easier. I'll probably do one more video, you guys, just so you can see how I have decorated it. And we'll just do a little flip through, and you'll be able to see all the note cards and things in there. So watch for that video. I hope you have enjoyed this one and you are inspired to use some of the packaging that you have around your house. You don't have to do anything too fancy to make a journal. You can definitely recycle and just have a great time with some of the things that you might have on hand. So please give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe and the notification bell so you'll be notified of all of my videos coming out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.